My grandmother's funeral was a somber affair, held in the traditional Chinese way. Incense filled the air as family members bowed before her portrait. I was only 15 then, struggling to accept that Nai Nai was truly gone. After the funeral, our family gathered for the reading of her will. My cousins received jade bracelets, gold necklaces, and ancient scrolls passed down through generations. When it came to me, her favorite grandchild, though she never said it aloud, everyone knew, I received a simple wooden box. A puzzle box, my mother explained, noticing my confusion. Your Nai Nai always kept it close. The box fit in my palms, its surface covered with intricate carvings. Small panels could slide in different directions, but nothing happened when I tried moving them randomly. My cousins exchanged glances, probably thinking Nai Nai had forgotten which grandchild was which. Maybe there's something valuable inside, my aunt suggested, trying to be kind. I nodded, but doubt crept in. Still, this was from Nai Nai. It had to mean something. For weeks I spent hours with the box, sliding panels, pressing hidden buttons, turning it upside down. Nothing worked. I searched online for information about puzzle boxes, but found nothing matching mine. The patterns seemed to tell a story. Dragons chasing clouds, mountains rising from mist, but I couldn't make sense of it. Months passed. The box became my obsession. I'd wake up early to try new combinations before school. My grades suffered. My parents worried. Maybe it's just a box, my father said gently. Not everything has a hidden meaning. But I couldn't accept that. Nai Nai wouldn't give me something meaningless. As time passed, the box spent more time on my shelf than in my hands. High school kept me busy. College applications loomed. The puzzle remained unsolved. And, gradually, I stopped trying. On my 18th birthday, after a day of celebration, I found myself alone in my room, sorting through old belongings. College was coming, and I needed to decide what to take with me. In a dusty cardboard box, I found Nai Nai's puzzle box. Memories flooded back as I held it. 3 years had passed since I'd really looked at it. Under my bedroom light, I noticed something I'd missed before. The dragon carvings weren't random decorations. They formed a path. Each one pointed to the next, in a specific sequence. My heart racing, I followed the path, pressing panels in the order the dragons indicated. With each correct move, the box made a soft clicking sound. After the 12th click, the top slid open. I peered inside, expecting jewelry or money or some family treasure. There was nothing. The box was empty. Disappointment crashed over me. All those years of wondering, all that time spent trying to solve the puzzle, for nothing. Just as tears began forming in my eyes, I heard a soft whistle behind me. I spun around, nearly dropping the box. A man stood in my bedroom. He wasn't Chinese like my family. His features suggested Middle Eastern heritage. He wore loose-fitting clothes that looked centuries old, with intricate embroidery along the edges. A small cap sat atop his head. "Who are you?" I gasped, backing against my desk. "How did you get in here?" He smiled, his eyes crinkling at the corners. "I am Hassan," he said, his accent thick, but his words clear. "And you have freed me from a very long imprisonment." My eyes darted to the empty puzzle box in my hands. Understanding dawned on me. "You were in here?" I whispered. Hassan nodded. "Your grandmother acquired the box during her travels as a young woman. She discovered what it contained, what I was, but chose not to open it. Instead, she became my guardian, keeping the box safe." "But why give it to me?" I asked. "Because she knew you would be patient enough to solve it only when the time was right." He stepped forward, and I noticed he didn't quite touch the floor. "I am a jinn, what some call a genie, but I am not here to grant wishes, as stories claim." "Then why are you here?" "I am a keeper of memories," Hassan explained. "Your grandmother made a trade with me before she died. In exchange for my freedom, I would preserve her most precious memories and share them with you when you were ready." He extended his hand. In his palm appeared a small orb of light. "These are moments she cherished with you, stories she never told, wisdom she didn't have time to share, her final gift. Tears filled my eyes as I carefully took the orb. As soon as I touched it, I saw Nai as a young woman, traveling through distant lands, meeting Hassan, her decision to protect the box. Then memories of me as a baby, Nai singing to me, teaching me to make dumplings, watching me grow. She loved you most of all, Hassan said softly. These memories are yours to keep. My debt is paid. As dawn broke through my window, Hassan bowed deeply. Your grandmother was wise to choose you, he said, and then, like morning mist, he faded away. I closed the puzzle box, understanding at last what Nai had given me. Not treasure, but something far more valuable. Her truth, her story, her love. Some puzzles, once solved, reveal gifts that can never be taken away.